Hey, Mark the Meerkat Suffering here at freeonlinetradingeducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade, where I'm an analyst, host to the GrokStar Trading Room, and I could be your future mentor. Well, let's take a look at the trade that we had in the GrokStar Room this morning. This was on MU. Now I'm going to expose a mistake that I made this morning so that you can all benefit from it. This is what it looked like in pre-market. This yellow vertical line here is at opening, and it had been falling and it was doing a bear pullback here. So this was the first trade of the day. I said, let's go short if it begins to continue that bear pullback. And what happened? Bam! Look at that. It fell, and I got in here right at $17.89 and proceeded to fall and fall hard. I immediately got into two other trades, one of which needed a lot of management. And guess what? All my focus went over there. But as soon as I got in the trade, I had just a little bit less than a 1% stop here, right at the $18 mark. And this red line here is big red, or the 200 period moving average, so I had some protection if it came back up. But man, it dropped. This is 2.5% all the way down here. I'm not going to catch it there, but clearly here I could have taken it out or at least moved my stop. But I didn't. I was distracted. And what happened after that? It started to just base there for a while. Bam! Okay, great. This would have been a great opportunity to move my stop. I did not. I was too focused on the other trade. Almost for 30 minutes I was. It got over 4% on that other trade, but look at this. Here I'm at 2%ish and I'm not paying attention to it, and came all the way back up to my entry here. Now we have the falling 50 moving average here, this blue line, and it was resistance, and it does starts to come down. And then boom, it popped back up just above that 50 moving average back to my original entry. Now I was down, I was over 2.5% ahead in this one. Clearly did not manage my stop. This is an error on my part. It was at this point that I was out of the other trade and realized what had happened. So I'm taking my stop now, and I'm going to put it here just above the 1790 area, and let's see what happened next. Oh, there it goes. It almost tagged it, and now it's starting to fall. Now I'm going to pull this down to break even, and just above this 50 moving average. That's my stop. And now, okay, now it's going down. It's going down. Great. And now it's here. This is the S1 line. It just blew right through that one. So I'm moving it down here. I'm keeping it on top of this 50 moving average, giving it a little bit of room. And I'm now in the money, folks. I'm in the money. So this is lucky. I made an error. This is just luck. And it's still going down. So now, again, with this support line, once broken, coming what? Now it's resistance, resistance, resistance. Pulling down now, this the 20 moving average is separated here. I'm going to stay just above there. On this, it's now resistance, 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 and it's starting to roll back down. This is great. Bam. Okay, now we're going to move it down here, and bam, bam. Okay, let's keep it by this 20 moving average. Now, see what I'm doing? I'm taking the risk out of the trade and I'm keeping my profits now, and it's still going down. 1730, great low there. Can manage my stop, and look, as I kept to move this over here, and it broke, and I got filled right here at $17.42 for 3.5% in an hour and 23 minutes. Now, this is one of the worst situations where I broke one of my rules. I did not manage my trade. I did not manage my stop, yet I still made money on it. The point is that we have to stay focused. If we cannot handle more than one trade at a time, do not trade more than one trade at a time. Or if it's 2 for you, or if it's 3 for you. I happened to be in at 4 trades at that moment, so this one got left behind. It did turn out for me. It's still an error and something I need to correct. Well, this is Mark the Meerkat Suffering. Just remember that the professionals don't focus so much on the entry. All of their attention is on the exit, because that's where the money is. Have a great weekend.